comments saying why the current Mindtree management team has delivered except.
All right, continuing to stick to their stance. It's been a tug of war of sorts, and that is exactly what the Mindtree management seems to be suggesting. As of now, they say that all of the communication has happened only via media, no formal communication from L&T's side. They are doing everything that they can to fend off L&T's hostile bid. The situation for the stock right now, very flat at about 939 in today's trading session. Well, just let's quickly glance at the index, 11,390. The broader end of the market is definitely showing you quite a bit of muscle. 100 points up on the Sensex. Time to get on board another corporate voice then, and let's focus in on the Venky's, the stock price of Venky's. There has definitely been a surge in poultry prices. We've seen demand as well. What is the outlook there? There have been higher feed costs. How does that impact margins? Let's bring on board then the management of Venky's to talk about just that. Mr. B Venkatesh Rao is the Managing Director, Uttara Foods and Feeds, and now joins in on the show. Good morning and great to have you on board. Now, to start off with, broiler prices have seen an uptick in the month of March. Can you tell us what is the average poultry price for you currently?
What has happened, ma'am, is the summer production has gone slow. The requirement is because all the seasons have got over. Then the holy festival season also, then it got jumped. The marriage season has come. And basically this is because of summer, the low weight gains of the birds, and then automatically the production goes slow. So naturally the requirement, and because of this, there is a sudden change and jump in the rates.
What really did well for you last couple of quarters was that the feed prices had come down dramatically, the chicken feed prices, if I am getting the terminology right, and which helped your margins. What is the update on that?
What happened is the rates have gone up, unfortunately, because production is, I think 20% has gone down this year because of lack of rains, of course, and then the army worm and things like that. But if you see the soya also has come 37% more this year, but unfortunately, if you see, the rates have gone higher of soya because of the exports. 2 lakh metric tons have already gone to Iran, and 85% has gone to Iran, and 15% to France and nearby countries. So, and another 25 metric tons, 1,000 tons have been loaded, I believe. So, this is what is happening, but I think because of the rates, thanks to blessing in disguise, thanks to the rates going up, somehow we are able to cope up, and this is not the proper answer, I know, but this is what the status is today.
Also wanted to understand then, what about the demand for poultry? How is it looking at the current juncture, and are you seeing a considerable uptick there too?
Metrically, if you have a growth of 10 to 12% broiler and layers, of course you have, as I said, if the big players also cooperate and produce in a systematic way, then of course there's a huge scope there, 8 to 9% growth in the broiler industry and 6% in the layer industry. So it totally depends if nobody is jacking up the productions and go meticulously. I'm sure there's a huge scope because the summer holidays coming, the children's having holidays, and then their consumption going automatically high. And then you have this, of course, these multinationals are there, fast food chains, where growth is every year, there is per annum 3%. So all this is clubbing, and slowly, requirement of the white meat is going up, and even, I meant to say, Euro better scientifically, which is the best meat grown in India.
So now, given that the rise in feed costs has happened and the slightly belated rise in poultry prices, how is it that your margins are going to trend?
I think there is, of course, last year to this year, if you compare kilo-wise, it's 4 to 5 rupees a difference per kilo in purchases, and of course the rates have shown 5 rupees jump per kilo. In feed also there's 3 to 4 rupees per kilo in the finished goods. But I think overall this is okay because the rates look to be next quarterly look to be good for poultry, and cross my fingers and touch wood. If this is the case, then I'm sure the bottom line will remain okay.
What is the update on your subsidiaries, where you had indicated to us last time that you got plans to really take the entire egg business to a different level? You were looking at getting products which were related to the poultry business but not exactly dominated by your main business, which is eggs and chicks.
Sir, there's a breaking. Can you come back quickly, sir, if you don't mind?
Yeah, my question to you is that you are in two business. One, you are in the business of selling eggs and also in the business of selling what really could be called as 1 or 2 day old chicken. That's your main business. Last time when we spoke to you, you said that you would be migrating into different areas which are related to the poultry business. What is the plan on that?
Like different areas, if you say it is not exactly the layer of broiler, it is the SPF technology. What we are saying that the specific pathogens free eggs, which we are supplying all over India plus neighboring countries. There's a good market. A 30% growth is there I think 15% growth per annum. And of course, we've got the egg powder plant also, which is crushing about 3 to 4 lakhs a day in Hyderabad, which also helps us to stabilize a little bit of rates in the egg industry. But as far as the selling of broilers and layers, I think we don't sell eggs. We have a layer industry where we have this concept of selling parents, then commercials, and then the commercial people sell the eggs. It is something like that.
So Rao, what percentage of your broilers currently processed and made into retail and value-added products, and what is the growth plan for your retail business now?
Unfortunately, it's good, but it takes time because, as you say, India is changing, but still, I think 60% is in the rural area, the population. So it will take time, 3 to 4% as the fast food chains also grow, the multinationals, we are also growing with them. The supplies are there, but we have our own concept of Venky's Express, which is doing exceptionally good, but we are going very slow, 1 to 2% on that.
Could you run us by the current capacity for the day-old chick and any expansion plans for the same?
Day-old chicks, I think we are selling about 3 crores a month and all over India. And I think the present and the second half, what you were asking, ma'am? Can you come back on that?
No, just wanted to know what are the expansion plans?
Expansion plans are very much on, as we said, that supporting plants as soybean plants we are putting on in North also, and to support the feed industry, I mean the feed manufacturing companies of ours and the commercial users also. And feed mills are there, of course, supporting us very much. And of course, the raw material, we have to look at the raw material and the rains, of course, which will more than anything will talk and stabilize the prices of this, I would say, industry, because layer and broiler both are depending on rains only. And of course, we are expanding 10 to 12% on both the sectors, poultry, layers and broilers in poultry. And of course, soybean plants and of course we have got the HP plant, and of course vaccine also. We are meticulously the SPF technology. We are expanding to Southeast Asia countries, also supplying like esteem institutes like human manufacturing and of course poultry manufacturers also we are supplying.
And finally, in contrast, we've seen egg prices that have softened after rising significantly in the month of February. But is that the case with SPF eggs, which is a key product for you?
I'm so sorry, Madam Ji. This is breaking. Can you come back again on the last question?
Talking about egg prices, they have started softening. Are you seeing that with SPF eggs?
No, this is a totally different concept, because it's highly it's the production cost itself is very high on that, and of course technologically is very high. So we have got fixed cost for it, and of course the manufacturers also know this factor, and this is how it goes. It's not like a common egg or something like that to eat or something. It's for vaccine manufacturers.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rao, for joining in and giving us a heads up as to how the overall business is shaping up, as well as for you in terms of where prices, capacity, etc. are headed.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, time to slip into a short break. We come right back and get you stocks which are buzzing away in trade, technical strategies, and the smart